Welcome to Tech Beauty's Kitchen, another episode. Today we're going to be making chicken and dressing using a recipe I got from my mom on how she makes her chicken and dressing. Lesson learned, everybody. Lesson learned. Okay? So we're going to be making some dressing. I got this recipe from my mom because I love how she makes her chicken and dressing. She kind of makes like this pan of dressing and then she sticks these chicken thighs in there. And then it's delicious. So I've been craving chicken and dressing for a very long time, so I decided to make my own. This is going to be a first for me. So just, enjoy the commentary. So let's just get started. I'm going to first separate this sage, thyme, and rosemary. So I'm going to separate this so that I can chop it up to kind of make my own poultry seasoning. I'm going to use a little bit of thyme, a little bit of rosemary. I've had this for a minute, so it needs to be used up. I'm just basically going to do like salt and pepper with maybe a little bit of lemon pepper, but that may not be too wise either. But I'm just going to be creative and taste as I go and just figure it out. So I'm just going to put this to the side because I'm not going to make my seasoning yet, but I'm just going to end up doing salt, pepper, the thyme, and the rosemary. So I have my SpongeBob bowl. I love SpongeBob, by the way. I'm a huge SpongeBob fan, so I'm just going to be putting my seasonings into my bowl and setting it aside. I know that I'm going to bake the chicken with the salt and pepper on it, most definitely, just so that it can have its own seasoning. And it's going to have some onion and bell pepper in it so that I can be able to make a chicken broth. But you do want to have some type of delicious flavor to your meats. So I have some chicken thigh fillets. So it's already cut, but I like to cut the fat and stuff off of it because I'm a healthy eater. I'm going to wash my hands. So now let's prepare our chicken. Just gonna cut this open. So on Thanksgiving, I always get me some dressing with some cranberry sauce. It's delicious. So what I'm gonna do now, and these are really little fillets, I'm gonna examine them first and look for all the fat and the skin. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna trim some of the fatness and the skin. I will leave some of the skin on them, not all of it, because it does soak up some of the seasoning from the broth, so the chicken is delicious once you eat it. For me, I like chicken and dressing, so I'm going to put chicken in mine. So let's go ahead and preheat our oven to 350 so that everything can cook on time. So I'm just going to take this chicken skin, chicken fat, and I'm going to move that to the side, and now we can season our chicken. This is going to be pretty good if I seasoned it well. It looks pretty seasoned to me, and I'm just going to fold it back up to make it look like it's a full-blown chicken thigh. Then I'm going to put these in my pan or my baking dish, my glass dish, and I'm going to set these to the side, and I'm going to wash off my cutting board. Now we're going to make our cornbread. So I'm going to take my bowl, I'm going to need a spoon, so let me tell you guys a story about this Jiffy mix. So Jiffy mix is not the cornmeal or muffin mix or whatever type of cornmeal you need or think it is. You can use this to make dressing unless you want sweet dressing, is what I found out from my mom. But I bought this thinking that this is what my mom used to make her dressing, but it was just plain old cornmeal. So we will not be using this Jiffy corn mix for our dressing. So the oven has been preheated, so now we can create our cornbread and put our chicken and our cornbread in there. I'm going to put some water in the chicken so it can make its own broth. So this is one of the tricks that I learned while making baked chicken. So let me make the cornbread. So I'm just going to go by what it looks like on the back. Now it's time to make the dressing. You got your cornbread done, your chicken's done. Now it's time to mash them together, make delicious dressing. I'm excited. So I'm just gonna move these back out of the way so that we can deal with one at a time. So on our ingredients list, it says to crumble our bread. So I'm going to get a bowl for us to crumble the bread. I think I put enough oil in this to just flop it out of the pan, which is perfect. So that was awesome. So you're just going to crumble it up. You can either use your hand or you can use a spoon. I may use a spatula, but who knows. I'm sure my mom used her hand when she did this. As well as my aunts, but I'm going to use a spatula. I don't like to get my hands dirty, so I am going to use a spatula to chop this up nice and fine. This is what I have so far. All the technique. So I am actually going to my little chickens. So notice the chicken broth. So all the juices from the chicken and water mixed together. You just add it to your dressing or your cornmeal. So you're gonna add your seasoning, put my thyme and my sage. Not too much sage because you don't want it to be sweet, but just a little. Half a teaspoon. I use a teaspoon for reference. So I'm gonna add this chicken broth. All right, now so we have our dressing. We have the poultry seasoning that I made in the beginning, and this smells really good, guys. I promise you. And I don't tell tales about good food because I love food, but this smells good. It smells really good. So we're now going to add our egg. We're going to mix our egg. So the egg is what holds the dressing together, so it's like the glue. It's like a glue. It binds the dressing together. So now you can notice that it got a little bit more watery, but it's not too wet. It's kind of like a mold. Once it starts looking like Thanksgiving Day dressing, if you've ever been in the kitchen with your aunts, your moms, your grandmothers, and they're making dressing, if it looks like how it looked when they were almost done and ready to pan it, then you guys, it is time to put this in the pan. Now we're going to add our cornmeal to our baking dish. So now it's time to pan our dressing. So I'm going to take the glass dish. This is a small dish because I'm only one person. So I'm just going to rake my dressing in my dish. So this is going to last me maybe a week or so. Then we're going to put this in the oven at 350 for a total of 30 minutes. And for the last 20 minutes, well, I wouldn't say 20 minutes. I'm going to put my chicken on top since it's already done. I'm going to put it in there the last 5 minutes of the dressing cooking. So once your timer goes off for the first 20 minutes, you're going to add your chicken to your dressing, and then you're going to put it back in the oven for an additional 5 to 10 minutes until it's brown and crisp around the edges. Alright guys, so I baked my dressing for about, 35 minutes? Because it just wasn't brown enough around the edges for me. But you can cook it to your preference. If you want to do a full 30 minutes, that is fine as well. So what I did was, here's the final product. So I had my chicken, I pre-cooked that, so I cooked that beforehand. And like maybe after the first 20 minutes of my dressing cooking, I took it out of the oven and placed individually my chicken in the dressing. This is how my mom does it with her chicken thighs, and this is exactly how it looked when she made it. So mine look delicious, and I'm excited. It smells good. So cook it at your preference, so how you prefer yours to look. I did mine based off of how my mom's looked. So I made sure it had the chicken thighs inside of it. But I hope you guys loved this video. Please like and subscribe for more cooking videos. I plan to upload more cooking videos to my channel, guys. So please like and subscribe. Thanks for visiting Tech